Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Ender Magnolia. In our previous episode, we did actually manage to get our hands on a new ability. Yeah, we picked up Lucich. I'm still debating with myself about how to pronounce this. But we picked her up after defeating her in a boss fight. That went surprisingly well. I'm gonna remember this time to get my owl out. And yeah, we're continuing on with exploring this factory area. We also did get our hands on a couple of nice upgrades, so a few of our abilities are, 5-star now, which is nice. Mildly risky enemies to be doing what I was just doing. Oh, did not mean to jump down like that. I was hoping that I would be able to catch him. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take that all day. What do we got? Some scrap? Hell yeah. Pretty solid, I would say. Scrap. Hopefully that wasn't audible on the recording. Minor pet emergency. We'll know how it is, I assume, probably. Nice. There's no, I don't have to actually hold this. Don't trust that none of these are going to be mimics, but apparently I should have. Huh. I feel like that went too well. You know? like, I don't trust it, and everything went according to plan. Hello. Oh. Mildly cursed episode. And we're back. Weird that the way that manifested was just like casually sauntering over to the side. Whee! I enjoy this higher speed. Alright, we're leaving a bunch of rooms behind us that clearly have stuff that we're like haven't completed yet, but that's fine. Yeah, I was about to say, because I imagine we're close to a save point and we could just fast travel back. What relics did we pick up? Oh, the tag. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, that's this room completed. Do I want to make some dumb jumps here just to like find out? Kinda. Yeah. Alright, so we found this, which we still don't know how to get through. That is fine. Cool. That actually is a little convenient, because that's basically where I wanted to be. Well, actually, this is not where I want to be. I want to be down here. So let's see if we can't run around. Okay, so there's all these crates. Alright, you need to come over here and commit to an attack. I know how this goes. Nice, level up, level 54. Works. More scraps, heck yeah. Oh, misjudged. Damn. All right. So, actually, legitimately, just a big empty room. Interesting. I kind of don't trust that. Like, does that make any sense? Like, part of me is like, surely not. I don't know. I'm now questioning myself about, like, do I think that maybe there was some, hook shot points that we could have reached? This could be an awful lucrative room to just to like grind the barrels. Come on. Let's not get too distracted by the barrels. I am letting myself get carried away with greed. If we drop down, we should be able to just hop over on the side. Hey. That really just... I'd really let myself get killed. Right. Oh! Got too greedy. Too greedy by half. I really think this is the best way to get to that. Hey. No. so much damage from those guys. I really should not have engaged. We're almost due to freaking heal again. Alright, we're gonna go for it. Alright, just wailing with our axe was the better solution. That's funny. Damage to core, systems, emergency, shut down. It stopped. Homunculus ceaselessly creating homunculi. Was it acting of its own will? Or was this the will of the administrator, Gilroy? Perhaps it has been infected by Gilroy's consciousness. The central stratum is more infested with mutants than I had expected. I never imagined the fumes from the depths could pose this much of a threat. It bears further investigation. Special alloy amplifier ×3. All right. We'll hold off on popping that. It's possible. Oh, I can do this. Nice. Hey, level 55. Perfect. Well, I mean, not perfect, but very nice all the same. Alright, so we're now gonna pop this, because we have taken some unfortunate damage. Alright, we can basically see on the map that there's a thing there. Scrap times 600, sure. Happily take that. And you... Oh, we just hadn't walked all the way through here. Cool. So getting some completion. Let's... back to here. And let's see what those upgrades might get for us. Not sure. We'll go ahead and unlock that. Whirlwind. You know what? We'll unlock this as well. Crazy that those come at level 4. I assumed like that just a way of balancing the resource investment necessary for the different abilities. Okay, cool. We're pretty heavily invested, which is nice. Let's, actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pop over here. Hey, can you, this smoking thing, No? Okay. I want to purchase one of these, purchase one of these. Actually, you know what? Let's just clear it out. Very good. And let's clear this out as well. Just, there we go. That, all the relic vials available at this point, done. You know what? I'm gonna buy some of these cheap ones just to get them out of here. No intention of equipping them, but just to start clearing out stuff, just to see. Like, it's entirely possible that there's a flag somewhere that's like, hey, have you purchased 13 different items or something, you know? Actually, while I'm here, I might as well... Might as well grab a little bit more. So now we can't afford anything. Still. And let's take a look at enhancing some relics, maybe. And this, yeah. Get this upgraded. Excellent. Okay, so all of our relics that we have equipped, upgraded. I think so. Yes, excellent, excellent. Alright, so let's consider upgrading something like if we switch our loadout around. Yeah, sure. And now we are poor. Cool. Not cool that we're poor, but, you know, feels like we've done this stuff. Equipment. Yep. Actually better than I expected it to be. Let's... We've unlocked a fair bit more of the gallery. I don't know that I registered that we had all of... Were these blank spots here before? I don't know that they were. Interesting. It makes me suspicious that perhaps, oh, cute. It makes me suspicious that perhaps we've triggered some flag that I haven't realized. But man, this is a lot of gallery stuff. Alright, and we can enhance some stuff, so let's invest in that. This. And unlock this. Oh, cool. We're pretty upgraded at this point. I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Okay, so having done all that, still weirdly much stuff, like a lot of blankness in this upper area. Haven't figured out how to get through lasers, assuming that those lasers are even still there, which might simply not be the case. Let's go back here and we'll head. We'll head left. Probably gonna be a boss, I would assume. Yep. Ooh, alright. Alright, I am getting those timings so hilariously wrong. Yeah. Woof. We did real bad. Alright. Want to just dive straight into another boss? Yeah, we can give it another shot. Huh, interesting that we did get one hit off there. Nope, nope, what? Wow. That went real poor. Actually am tempted. Let's try something out. Abilities. New set. I want to try a passive build. So if I were to equip you on that, sure. Actually, no, you... Okay, I've beefed this up, but... Alright, let's see if this works. I don't really expect this to work. Maybe. It'll be interesting, no matter what. Alright, yeah, this loadout is not working for me. She doesn't reach up high enough, or like her range is generally not good enough, I would say. Abilities, switch back to our normal stuff. And we'll run with this. Obviously, we could tweak our relics a little bit to try and make them fit a little better. Keep not jumping high enough. mean, that went better. It didn't go good, but it went better. So interesting that we get one hit off like that. I don't know why I dashed into it. Die. I assume from fire damage? Phase, so we're making progress. Well, that hit so hard. I know, I should change my relics, but I'm feeling stubborn at this point. We'll do it, Alright, so attacking on the ground, yep. I'll go ahead and put it on. Am I going to be at full health? Put this on. I'm tempted to put this on, honestly. See if that makes a difference. It's really hard to say no to that. Yeah. Know what's going on with that one. We don't quite have enough for this, which is a bit of a shame. Let's do take off this. We'll put this on. I feel like that might be a just very slightly better use of my options. Just to have used my slots. Alright, we'll try this. Boss fighting relic equipment. We're actually making... Whoa. Alright. I was about to say we're making way better health returns than I was expecting, but shit. Shouldn't have tried to heal there. That was a dumb place to heal. That did go a lot better. I'll admit it. Whoa, alright. There we go. Oh, a little bit of a heartbeat going on that one. Damage to core, systems, emergency, shut down. I liked that fight better than the other one, because the other one was summons and adds, and I didn't love that. I remember this is where I was born. The homunculi that were mass manufactured for labor must have considered this thing a parent of sorts. Not a parent, a brother in arms. I wanted to stop it, but we all have roles. Thank you from all homunculi. Of course. In factory, room where homunculi were modified. I want to find it. I understand. We'll find it. Alright. Let's switch back to our normal relic loadout. And we'll just keep in mind that we've got an alternative set for bosses and stuff. But this is more of our generalist set. Rest now. I enjoy that a lot of the bosses, like, at first it takes you a second to figure out what they are, but then, like, you start seeing the human aspect of them. Oh, okay, there's the arms, there's the shoulders, etc., etc. This is where I was modified. There's a record here of that date. looks like the process was only partly completed. Incomplete. Felt like something was missing. You want to be completed, Garm? Want to make more for my friends. Want to do more for my friends. Need it for the upper stratum. Okay, I'll start it up. I take you to upper stratum. Thank you, Garm. We're counting on you. Action Garm's Ascent. Hold up, then press B. The power to launch oneself skyward with the aid of the enhanced Garm. With it, growths and ceilings can be destroyed to open new paths. Enemies unfortunate enough to find themselves in your way will take damage and have their parts destroyed. Hell yeah. Garm's Ascent. Hold up while on the ground to make Garm enter a standby state. Press B in this state to perform a powerful upward jump. The ability can damage enemies and destroy their parts. It can also destroy growths and ceilings, revealing new paths and items. Alright. Okay. Really leaning into the charging aspect. Minor Enhancement Project. Subject, prototype excavator. High output booster to be installed. Jet propulsion will improve mobility and expand mineable terrain. Flight successful. Full-scale procedure pending return of factory administrator Kane Milius. Alright. So that, it's kind of interesting, because on the one hand, it's like, oh man, that opens up a lot. But on the other hand, we actually know that it doesn't. Because we've done such a thorough job around here. Like, it doesn't apply to this room. Doesn't apply to this. I mean, we don't know what's over here. Probably poison. It's probably the answer to this. So that's one thing. It's not the answer to that. It's not the answer to this or this. It might be the answer to this, which would be cool. Not this. Maybe this, but I doubt it. Probably this. Potentially this one. And probably these. So there are definitely some options. It's just surprising because we've been thorough in this game. That is not as like overwhelming an ability as it would be in a lot of places, I feel like. So let's actually start with this easy one here. Oh, and actually, this spot also, which is fun because that room was not marked as incomplete. You know it. Oh, well. Holy cow. That guy destroyed me. Just took so many bullets. Alright, we will... Actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and do it now. Probably, yeah, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, nasty little trap. Scrap times 1,000, and... some money. Alright, so, surprisingly, like, I halfway expected this to lead into a whole new, like, sub-area. So, I don't want to say that was disappointing, but that was maybe underwhelming would be my word of choice there. Nice. You maybe got a little bit lucky there. Nice. Maximum HP by 5. And that completes, as far as I'm seeing, this area. Hell yeah. Not that. Not that. Maybe this. So, what we'll do, actually, go to this one. What I might do... Trirod. Increase the SP gauge by 4% every 2 seconds. Interesting. Totem held by the Sorcerer's Academy. Declan, the first administrator of the Academy, tailored it to suit a sorcerer's needs. Alright, and that completed this big old room, which is a significant chunk of progress, I would say. Rest. Continue. Oh. For the students that remain, we must... I detect an unusual energy. One characteristic of arcane instruments that are prohibited. What's that you have there? Prohibited? This black perfume, where did you obtain it? Finally, someone in the know. This shall not do. I'm afraid I shall have to confiscate this. Hey! Even worse, it's been modified to release an unusually high concentration of magic. Is this something wrong? I'm reminded of a time an attuner visited the academy once before. Doran was his name, I believe. Doran. So, this was the chief attuners. What the hell is he doing at the academy? He was here to look up reading material on the Land of Origin and the Frosts, and on Soul Resurrection. Soul Resurrection. The Land of Fumes is said to have once been ruled by ancient peoples. Their priestesses were said to wield magic that allowed them to take control of one's very soul. Details on the subject are scant, however. More of this ancient stuff. Feels like only the Frosts had any idea what they were all about. Regardless, this perfume is most hazardous article. If anyone were to ingest such a large quantity of magic, it would result in death. Should you happen to know Duran, you would do well to let him know. I understand. In return for letting me confiscate the perfume, you may have this. Tripartite Magic Vial. Grants 3 additional relic slots. 3 vials have been connected to one another to form this arcane instrument. It absorbs and stores trace amount of magic present in the air, making it highly efficient. This is a tripartite magic vial. It is proposed by students at this very academy and adopted for mass production. This is far more useful. Thank you. You are most welcome. Think of it as a token of gratitude for everything you have done for us. My perfume. Alright, cool. I was not expecting her to be where we would go for that. Alright, I don't think this is where we need to go for this, so that's fine. Was that a something on there, or am I just imagining things? Alright. Alright, we've completed this room. Oh, alright. What a familiar feeling. Did I live here with Lilia? Alright, so this feels like plot advancement, actually. Not sure that I want to be here then. Kind of want to... Yeah, let's do this. We're going to continue being thorough, finger quotes. Right about here, I reckon. Yeah. Open this. And we get Kane's Ring. Recovers HP by 0.5% of damage inflicted. HP will not recover if this amount is less than 1. A ring worn by Kane, House of Lord Milius. Keen to share arcane instruments with the rest of the world, Kane spent most of his days hard at work in the factory. And that completes this room. Heck yeah. I'm wondering if we can like super jump up here in order to get into that space. So many possibilities. still don't know how to do this room. It's bothering me a lot that I don't know how to do this one. Let's check this one over here. Our dash still feels a little bit laggy to me. Like it's just slow. It's got like a slowness to it, which is fine. Like that's what it is. So if we jump here, we should. Yeah, perfect. Nice. Max HP up by 5, and that completes this room. Excellent. Do we want to go for this one next? Let's actually go for this one over here. I'm trying to get like quick and easy, like low-hanging fruit kind of things, since we are getting close to the end of the episode. I don't want to spend. I don't want to get myself into a whole new area and then be like, oh, whoops, sorry everybody. I don't have time to actually figure all this out. There we go. +5. Excellent. And that completes that, which does complete this region, Declan's Estate. Though I say that, I don't think I'm actually complete. Because if we look at our map, Final Disposal Site has a little blue marker on it. Subterranean City, Waterway, blue marker. Old City, blue marker. Not true for some of these. Which makes me wonder, is there like a hidden pathway or just a door in general that I haven't been through? Oh, yeah, like literally right there. Hold on. That's weird that I... How did I miss that before? That's weird. Alright. Still not system complete on Declan though. This feels a little suspicious right there. Ah, right here. Very sneaky game. They're giving us hints. Like, the hints are there if you look for them, but you have to look for them. So close to level 55. Oop. Destroyed. Ah, there we go, level 55. Bloodstained Diary. Another one of us sent to the cells. How many does this make now? Declan enjoys tormenting homunculi to see how they react. Number 7 was strong, so he got sent to the arena tower for trying to defy Declan. But most just get sent to the cells, and we'll never see them again. Alright, and that's Declan's estate completed. Cool. So, alright. Next episode, we'll probably do some poking around in the Steel District, see what we can figure out. So I'm going to go ahead and fast travel here so that I remember that. And yeah, YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!